Is NBA 2K22 the best 2K of all time? Some players feel like this is the best 2K they've ever experienced. But how? Why? NBA 2K22 would be better than NBA 2K16, better than NBA 2K19, better than NBA 2K20. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. Which is the best 2K of all time? I would love to hear your thoughts, love to hear your feedback. What's good, AllCity fam? I'm AllCity, and thank you for tuning in. As always, before we continue this video, I would love to invite you guys to the #1 NBA 2K22 Discord. If you guys are looking for help on 2K22 or you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K22, join our Discord. We would love to have you. Now let's get right. I want to help give you guys some insight as to why some players may feel NBA 2K22 is the best NBA 2K of all time. So one reason players may feel like 2K22 is the best of all time is because never in the history of 2K has dribbling been this easy, has shooting been easier. You got players out there feeling like they're Curry out there. You got players out there feeling dominant with a very low learning curve to get what you need done on NBA 2K22. You put on the right badges, you put on the right jump shot, and you'll be greening out there as well. Not to mention, when we make comparisons between previous versions of 2K, some of the more popular 2Ks like NBA 2K16, NBA 2K19, and NBA 2K20, put those things in comparison to what we're experiencing in NBA 2K22, you can see why some new players to the 2K franchise will feel like this is the best 2K of all time. The events work better than ever, better than any other previous version of 2K. Oh, that's not to say that we don't have a ton of problems with the events that currently happen in NBA 2K22, but they are much better, light years ahead of what we are experiencing in previous versions of 2K that even had events. I don't know if you guys remember, but when 2K started the events, they were complete nightmares. I'm talking about it was just lag central. You couldn't get nothing going in a 2K event, and that has quickly evolved into at least a manageable aspect with these 2K events. And now let's talk about what 2K actually gives us. We have the daily spins where 2K gives us a bunch of free stuff where we're getting an opportunity to earn unlimited boosts. We're getting skill boosts each day, Gatorade boosts each day. 2K is even giving us a bunch of VC, whether it's on their Twitter, they're giving us double XP codes. 2K is giving a lot, so we got to give credit where credit is due, especially from a new player perspective. Try to keep in mind that there's a ton of new players out there that haven't experienced previous versions of 2K where 2K didn't give us anything. I remember it was just back in 2K20 that the only thing we got for Christmas was an ugly sweater, and now we're getting like 10, 20K VC. And I don't want to disregard the aspect that in 2K22, inflation costs are through the roof. We're paying a ton of money just to get a decent fit. So I really don't want to disregard the aspect that it costs a lot more to create a player build, and everything across the board just costs a lot more. One of the most expensive things in previous versions of 2K was the mascot at $300,000. Now you can go to the store and get a BMX bike for the same cost as a mascot. So inflation costs are through the roof, but on a day-to-day basis for the average or casual 2K gamer, they see this as a huge incentive, especially with the introduction of seasons, giving you guys a ton of free stuff along your 2K journey. That was unheard of in previous versions of 2K, not to mention the error codes we would get and just unlimited frustrations in previous versions of 2K. We still get a glimpse of that in 2K22, but it's nothing near what we experienced in previous versions of 2K. So when you have players out there that are voting 2K22 the best 2K of all time, it may not necessarily be from an actual gameplay experience, but that may be coming across from an overarching experience of wanting to continue to play the game. And I think that's what 2K is doing right now for a lot of casual gamers out there, is giving them incentives to continue playing the game. And if you guys are familiar with me on this channel, you know I've been preaching that 2K needs to give us incentives to play the game throughout its annual cycle. And I think Seasons was the first introduction of 2K actually giving back to the player base, giving back to the 2K community. I do want to talk about these patches as well. In previous versions of 2K, when there was an exploit on the game, it would take 2K almost the whole year to address that exploit or some sort of cheat that was going on in the game. The 2K devs have not ever been any more involved than they are in NBA 2K22. So I got to commend the devs for making things happen and working tremendously hard to kind of balance out the game. This is not a sponsored video, and and I'm not representing 2K. I'm just keeping it a buck from the new player perspective and how they may feel 2K22 is one of the best 2Ks of all time. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have anything to add to this, why 2K22 is better or worse, how you feel about your experience so far in NBA 2K22, sound off in the comment section below. I hope you guys found this video helpful and or informative, and if you did, please consider dropping a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, as we intend to have a ton of 2K22 content coming your way. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy out.